What's up, beautiful besties? Welcome into Turning Tides Tarot. My name is Alicia. Thank you all so very much for being here with me. Y'all are the best. You really are. Just trying to get this Palo Santo lit up so we can cleanse the vibe here. I've been trying to get a reading out all day, but it was one of those days. You ever have those days where you have the best intentions and just one thing leads to the next, and things just keep coming up. And I'm not complaining. I had a lovely day. I hope you did as well. But here I am, late Sunday evening, doing a reading. And I'm super excited to see what messages Spirit has for y'all. Thank you. I want to say thank you to everyone who has been placing their orders. I've been getting a lot of requests for the one question readings. It's been wonderful. It's so enjoying connecting with y'all, even for the email readings and the new astrology selfie. Y'all, it has been so much fun. Thank you for allowing me to put my study of astrology into practice and to offer that look into, your life, your destiny, how you love, how you show up in the world. It's been so lovely connecting with you, and I just want to say that. Now, of course, it's always lovely connecting with all of y'all here in the tarot verse. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your comments. Let's see what it is. We have the Six of Wands coming out right away. Some of you are very proud of yourselves. Not only that, but other people are proud of you right now. When they're seeing you in a very glow up type of energy. I have to say that. Now, what's interesting is the Seven of Cups. Some of you may have a bunch of new doors opening up for you at the moment. And it might be one of those cases of, oh my gosh, I almost don't know what to do with this. This is a new feeling for me. Not saying that you haven't been successful before or you haven't felt this proud of yourself, but you've accomplished something. Good for you. The Queen of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. This is something that you've always wanted to do. Okay, this is a goal that you've had for yourself for a very long time. And again, not only are you proud of yourself for achieving it, but other people can feel your energy glowing. They're proud of you as well. This could be as simple as perhaps maybe standing up for yourself or even getting out of bed in the morning, okay? It doesn't have to be like, oh my gosh, I've won an award, but you know what? It's the feeling, okay? So whatever that is for you, write down in the comments what you're proud of yourself for right now in this moment, okay? It doesn't have to be, like I said, something earth-shattering. It's something very personal for you, and it's something very close to your heart, okay? And again, it's something that you've been working towards for quite a long time, because the Ten of Pentacles speaks to achieving a goal. Now, with the Seven of Cups here, I do also feel like, again, whatever this moment of, let's say, whatever you've achieved, okay, whatever you have achieved is now going to be opening some new doors for you. And there is perhaps a little bit of confusion around, okay, now what do I do? Especially if you've recently accomplished some type of goal for yourself. All right, now it's time, okay, well, what's my next step? Or what path, what door do I want to open next? Or what do I want to work on next? This could be about your own healing as well with the Six of Wands. It could even be about exploring your spiritual gifts with the Queen of Cups. Maybe you've successfully were able to intuit something or to predict something for someone. Maybe you're just starting to work on your spiritual gifts, okay? Something with your intuition, I'm getting strongly. And again, you're just feeling very, very proud of yourself. You've proven yourself right in the best way. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. And the Seven of Cups, the advice to go with this is because when we have a lot of options in front of us or a lot of different paths that we can take, we can spend a lot of time. Sometimes we call this the card of illusion, but it's not illusion like the possibilities aren't real. It's that we can get stuck in like daydreaming about them. So if I pursue this path, well, then what would that look like? Oh, but wait. What if I choose this? Well, then I might miss out on that. And so it's an energy of kind of exploring your options, right? Now, It could be in love, it could be with your goals, your projects, careers, your health, your whatever, like your wealth, abundance, anything, all of it, whatever the case is, you're looking for the next step. At the end of the day, I need to say that you still have to make a choice. You still have to pick one, okay? You still have to pick one. And sometimes we can get that FOMO vibe with the Seven of Cups. Like, again, if I choose this path, then maybe I'm missing out on this, you know? Just know that whatever choice you do make, this is choose your own adventure. We have free will. This is part of the fun of life. Whatever choice you do make, you will never, ever, ever, okay? Ever not align with something that is truly meant for you, okay? So just when you're making these decisions for yourself, know that, okay? You don't need to be scared about missing out on an opportunity that is meant for you, because it just can't happen, right? It just won't happen. It will present itself in another way, at another time, somewhere along your path and journey. So just know that, all right? So what else does the collective need to know at this moment? We have the Knight of Cups. There's one thing here coming towards you that you're going to get real fired up about. You're going to feel the pull in your heart, in your soul, in your whole entire body. And you are going to make your decision. Okay, so you will know when it's going to smack you in the face. Hold on a second. I need more details about it. The Five of Wands and the Four of Wands. Yeah. Well, I said it's going to smack you in the face. We have the Page of Swords. It might not be that evident. Hang on. No, actually, I don't want to say that. Not that it won't be that evident. It will be. It's going to be something that comes towards you, an offer that comes towards you. That, again, you feel it in your whole body, your whole chest. You're like, yes, I want this. But in making a decision and committing to this new path, now I do want to explore what that could be, so just stick with me. You might have a little bit of internal struggle around it at first, and maybe some self-doubt, or either way, you want something to change, you know something's about to change, you're ready for the next level. And it is going to bring instability and happiness and joy with the Four of Wands. You are going to, it just feels like the next step for some reason feels really big, and I'm not sure if you're doubting your ability or what it is here, but again, it feels like you're developing something for yourself. Now, again, this could be a goal. Maybe it's you're on like a health journey or something like that, and the next step seems a little bit frightening for you, but you know in your heart of hearts that this is the way you need to go. I don't know why I heard, yes, you can lift that. Like, I don't know, maybe somebody's at the gym, you know, and really working on their gains or whatever the case is. And you're like, Spirit is showing me the barbell. I don't know. I don't do heavy lifting like that. Whatever. Not yet. Maybe I should. I don't know. But it's like when you load the weights on the end, it's like going up to the next step. It's like, I'm not sure if I can, but it is my next goal. So yeah, you're stacking something. It's like, yeah, stacking growth. It's growth. Okay. It is growth. Spirit's coming in to let you know that as long as you, I think what will make you feel better if you study or go over, like I'm hearing a manual, or ask somebody to help you, maybe get a mentor or a trainer or someone. For those of you who are like ready to develop your spiritual gifts more, you might want, this might be the time now to seek some kind of advisor or teacher or mentor or something like that. Okay. And that's what you're looking into. And I feel like that will help alleviate some of your fear, anxiety, doubt, the challenge, right? Fives are challenging. So it's an internal struggle that we're seeing, but it's not something that, like, you might feel like now it seems a little bit out of reach, the next step, but you are there. You're there. You've already overcome like a major challenge, and you're at the next step. Okay. That's all I can see. You are ready to evolve. You're ready for the next layer. Okay. Now with the Nine of Cups, again, this is something that's going to bring in a lot of joy, happiness, personal feelings of success, victory, things like that. Like, this is something that you've been wanting to do for a very long time. And here comes those 9 swords again. I'm worried about it. What if I can't? What if I What if it doesn't work? What if I'm no good? What if, right? We don't need that. We need to shut those up. Okay, Four of Swords here. We need to shut the brain off. Take some quiet time, meditate on it, get some rest, sleep on it. All right, you don't have to make the decision right now, I'm hearing. Okay, so Spirit, what is this? I want to know, what is this even talking about? It's been very general so far, but whoever needs the message needs the message. It's coming out at the right time for the right person right now. Okay, what is this even about? What is the next step? What is this? Okay, we have the World. For some of you, it's travel, I heard right away. For others of you, it's putting yourself out there online, because, the World Wide Web, whatever, or showing yourself coming out with it. It is a graduation energy, and it's completion energy as well. So there is a major moment that you're about to step into, onto a new path or the next level. You're leveling up. You're being upgraded. Okay, you're being upgraded, and it's because you've worked really hard. Like, you're ready for it. Okay, you're ready for this. You're ready to take things up to the next level. Okay, you're ready. Okay, so I just, for me, it feels like I just want to say, like, look, you can do this. Whatever it is, you can do this. You are absolutely ready for it. Okay, so whatever it is that you feel like I'm speaking to right now, and where this is applying for you, again, don't force it to fit. If it doesn't, this message might not be for you. But if you're here and you know exactly what I'm talking about, go for it. Okay, you're ready. You are ready. You are ready. If it makes you feel any better to get a teacher, get a mentor, or get someone to show you how, or read a book, okay? Because the Page of Swords is somebody who's going to find out more information. Yeah, okay, we need to shut down those worries. Again, the Four of Swords came up. It just like bounced out of the deck. What's at the bottom? 10 of Cups. You absolutely can do this. Absolutely. You are so close to actually, like, again, you've already achieved something. You should already be proud of yourself, but it's like you're ready to move on, and maybe there's just a little bit of doubt in your mind around whether or not you're capable of it. But again, it's going to bring in the 10 of Cups energy, which is like maximum abundance in your emotional world. So it's like, this is the happiest I've ever been. I feel like I've just been blessed. Like I couldn't feel like, is this even real? Is this even happening for me? It is something that comes in. It's something that you really, really, really want. And Spirit's saying, go for it. You're ready. Don't hold back. Don't hold back, because you've got the skills to pay the bills. You've got the skills to pay the bills. Okay. Hang on. I just wanted to find a clarifying deck here, because I'm going to just ask straight up what area of your life, for the majority of you tuning in that this is taking place, what area of our collective's lives is this opportunity coming in? Is this whole choice, this whole decision, this whole upgrade, this whole brand new timeline aligning with your the best and highest timeline for you? I just heard imposter syndrome. No, we're going to put that to bed. We're going to quiet those thoughts. We're going to quiet those worries. I'm not good enough. We gotta put that to rest here, because you certainly are. And the cards are showing it. Spirit's showing it. The energy is showing it. Your guides are saying it. You are being pushed up to the next level. Okay, so what area of our lives are we being pushed to focus on here with this next move? Okay, the Chariot, moving forward. Okay, Spirit, I was hoping I was going to get like a wand, pentacle, like, swords, cups, whatever. But the Chariot is like the Emperor in motion. So I don't know if you're studying tarot, or you're like, okay, I think I know enough now. It reminds me of a personal situation where, I doubted whether or not reading for other people would actually work when I was like being pushed to start Turning Tides Tarot. And I didn't actually start reading for people on YouTube. That was a whole other hurdle. I started an in-person tarot reading business, and it just so happened to go that way for me, where I started doing it for friends. I kept my practice in the closet for some time. I was learning, studying for many, 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 many years as a personal practice. Then I helped a friend out, And then she kept calling me for readings. And then other people kept calling me, like the word of mouth kind of spread. And I kind of just snowballed into what it is now. But there was a point where I was very nervous. I was ready. I knew my stuff, right? I was so ready. And it was like, will this work? Am I good enough? Is this something that I can do? Is it going to work? Is it going to put a roof over our heads? Should I be focusing on this at all? Should I go just get, a job as a server or something else, or do what I went to school for, go into journalism, is this right for me? Is this the right path? All these doors were open. And when I chose to do this, there was imposter syndrome that came up. So I'm only sharing that with you to let you know that it's like, this will happen. Like, this won't be the only time that you run into this as you're upgrading and as you're learning and as you're growing through any kind of learning journey, whether it's spiritual or not, but for a lot of you it is. Your gifts are increasing, your intelligence is increasing, your stuff, you're ready for this, okay? You're ready. So it's time to bring it out into the world, okay? And you will start to see the proof of what you are pouring yourself into, that it's working, that it works, right? I remember my first client, I'm just going to tell you this because it's story time, it's late at night. My first client that I had, I did not know her. She was essentially a stranger to me, and she came into, my space and sat down and didn't say a word. Didn't really say a word. I mean, she said hi. She told me her name. And I said, is there anything I can ask for you? She's like, no, I just want to see what comes out. And I say, okay, because sometimes people want to test whether or not, I'm going to know things, right? Like test my skills. And it felt like that. And so it made me even more nervous because tarot, usually when you get a tarot reading, it's a two-way street, right? You kind of need to know what your querent, right? Your querent, I can never say that word right, is wanting to know so that you could apply the energy that comes out to their question. So it's, anyway, she gave me nothing. She gave me nothing to work with. I said, okay. I had her shuffle, we pulled the cards, and I read what came out. And in tarot, there's a certain combination of cards. If you see the Empress and the Ace of Cups together, it usually indicates like new life and oftentimes pregnancy. And so I went on with the reading, and I have to say, I was like really questioning, should I say that? Should I say, are you pregnant, or you might be pregnant, or pregnancies in the cards for you and all this? And, at the very end, I was like, you know what? I have to say something. I see pregnancy right here in the energy, and I just have to let you know. So if you're trying, great. If you're not, protect your neck. Okay. But it's here. And we did the reading. She said, thank you. She was like a stone wall. Her face was like a brick wall. I was talking to a wall. She left, and now her sister was waiting in the vehicle. And then her sister came in, who was a completely different personality type, came in, and the first thing she said to me was, oh my God, I can't believe you called it. My sister is totally pregnant. And I was like, oh no, what? So like, it is like, you're going to get some type of proof. Now, something like that may have already happened to you, or you're gearing up to get that kind of proof. Like, you're not an imposter here. You know your stuff. That just gave me such a boost of confidence that one, yes, I could read for other people. Okay. And two, because again, I've only really been reading for myself and a couple friends, but two, you know your stuff. You're good at what you do, right? Like, it just anyway, I share that with you because the Chariot is all about it's like I said, it's the Emperor in motion. Okay. So the Emperor, of course, if you know anything about the Emperor, which I'm sure you do because you watch tarot, and you know your ish, the Emperor is somebody who's in control. They're the boss. They make the rules. They're the authority. You know your stuff. The Emperor knows their stuff. The Chariot is the Emperor driving into the future, knowing a goal, seeing a goal, heading towards it, being successful because they know what to do. They know how to get there. They're the freaking emperor, right? So this is the Emperor in motion. And it's like, whatever your goal is, you're going to reach it. you're going to reach it, and you're going to, like, this is beautiful. So you're not an imposter. Put those doubts to rest, put those um, fears to rest. You are going to be wildly successful on this path that you choose, okay? Whatever that might be. And Spirit's not giving me the details, okay, as far as what area of your life. For some of you, this is very spiritual. You've been guided. You know, the stars on the Emperor represent being guided by Spirit, being led, being, you're on a spiritual journey. This is part of your path, and you are meant to be here. This is destined. Okay, destined. Page of Rods at the bottom of this deck, and that just tells me that if you haven't heard the word yet, it's coming in. Okay, there's good news coming in. This offer is coming in. There's something here that is going to move you in a just upwards. You're on upward motion, okay? And so just know that, okay? I feel like that's it. I feel like that's the message Spirit wants you to hear right now. I'm going to publish it straight away. It's for someone. Let me know if you're that person. You can like the reading, drop a comment, or let me know either which way what it is you're working on if you feel like sharing. If not, cool. And yeah, thank you for being here. If you are looking to see what's in the stars for you, you can always go ahead and order that astrology selfie. I've been having, honestly, it's been bringing me so much joy. That's another thing. I've been studying astrology. You know, it goes hand in hand with tarot, and I've been studying for a really long time. And I'm finally offering, something to, use those skills, right? And so at first I was like, well, I've never called myself an astrologer. Am I an astrologer? Well, yeah, I am. I know my stuff. And so I'm really pleased to be able to work with those of you who've already ordered that product from me, or that service, I suppose. It's such a cool report. In this sales listing, I say that it's like a couple pages long or whatever. It has consistently ended up being about 15 pages. With a full report, the full report. But anyways, just putting it out there, okay? Because maybe some of you would like a little bit of insight on, challenges, or, what your destiny looks like, or how you show up in love, or whatever, understanding the self. It's a portrait of the self. And it's really, I feel like it's such a useful tool when you are doing anything, really. I mean, just to know yourself is the best thing. It's the best way to navigate life. But anyways, I'm sending you lots of love. Thank you for being here. Thank you for everything. And I hope this message was of help. Take care and have a blessed day.